Mm, that's better. Good evening, everybody. It's going to take a few minutes to get everybody on board. Oh, I was eating dinner tonight, and I went to sit down on the chair, and boom, I hit the ground. Chair broke in about 10 pieces. So I'm starting to feel a little sore. So I don't know how long I'm going to last. I'm going to wait for everybody to get on. Nobody's on yet. Hello, everybody. I'm here. Got a few things to go over. I'll give it a few minutes. Bonnie, you're the first one on. Good evening. Good to see you. What part of the country are you from? There's Andre. Hello, my Andre. How are you? Sorry, but I have a throat lozenge, and otherwise I'd be coughing the whole time. There's Jan. Yeah, I am glad to be back. I was dog sitting for a couple weeks, and it's pretty far from here and no access to YouTube. In fact, the reception out there was terrible. Oh, Michigan. Hi, Kellyanne. Kellyanne, Brenda, you're here. Good. Hi, Melissa. Looks like everybody's jumping on board. Again, I was eating dinner about 45 minutes ago when the chair broke from under me, and I came crashing down, and man, am I sore. Hello, Mary Scandon. So I got a few things to talk about. I don't know if you guys follow the fan club page or not, but there was a gal on there that made hot dog cards and showed a hot dog vendor. And then I suggested she go back and talk to him. And he ended up buying 40 cards. So congratulations to her. And that's a really good idea, guys, is if you've got something that you specialize in, say you like making cards for just every general thing like sympathy, weddings, birthdays, stuff like that, and A1 cards especially, go to a florist in your neighborhood. See if they want to take your cards on. Maybe not necessarily buy them outright. Oh, it was you, Kellyanne? Yeah. Congratulations on that hot dog thing. That was really cool. But go to a local area and see if the local businesses, usually mom and pop places, do want to help support other local businesses. So, for example, a florist, a diner. God, you don't see many diners anymore. Those kinds of establishments go to. I wanted to show you, I did my Easter bunnies today and made them into boxes. So I'm going to make 12 of these, 6 in this style. The new one, our new Easter bunny. Trying to get a good picture of him. Yes, I used that chunky orange glitter. I love it. And I also used the, there you can see the ears, the pink hologram for his ears, or her ears, whoever she is. But yeah, I made a little box set out of that one. And then I went with last year's Easter bunny, or the year before. I don't even know what year this is. Dropped one of the eggs. I just know it was in my stuff of Easter stuff. So I got it out. And there's this box that actually made it a little bit bigger. So I made this guy. And again, I used those pink hologram for the ears and that chunky carrot glitter. I think it turned out so cute. So I'm going to make about a dozen of those total, 6 of each kind, for the craft fair I'm doing April 12th. And then I saw this thing on Pinterest, and it is taking buttons and felt and floral wire and a salt shaker. And I made this today. It took about 2 hours. But you got to remember, I'd never made one before, so I was trying to figure out all the logistics to it and everything. I just put some of that paper Easter grass inside the salt shaker. You make a whole bunch of flowers and start sticking them through the holes, and there you go. You have a cute little button bow vase with, for flowers, something different you can make. I also found a website. I have a lot of buttons. I got jars and jars of them. I found a website where you can make actual pictures, and I'm going to try and incorporate the buttons into my cards, like making a little person out of the buttons with a big one and a little one, and then just drawing those stick figures for their arms and legs. So I thought that would be a lot of fun to do. Yeah, Kellyanne, if you got a lot of buttons, boy, there's so many things you can do with it. Google it or go to Pinterest, because Pinterest has a lot of neat things to say about it. So, in case I know most of you have heard, if not all of you have heard, Stephanie's dad's doing great. He's back home. He got released from the hospital that night, which was their anniversary. So Stephanie's very happy about that. And did all of you guys buy all the stuff on HSN? Because I did. This stuff was great. And because I wanted to watch it for when they had the crafting party, when they had all those people in the audience. Well, one of the people in that audience was Carol Stoller. She's a lifer. And she was there and she kept photobombing the people that were hosting the show, like that Suzanne. Suzanne was talking about somebody's product, and there's Carol jumping up behind her, waving hi, photobombing her, which was really cute. So it was nice to see that she had a good time there, and she got a lot of free stuff from them. The craft fair I'm doing in April 12th. I figure it's going to cover Easter and Mother's Day and Father's Day, and it's probably going to be my last one until the fall. It's just not, to me, the cards and the holidays just aren't there in the summer. So my thing is, why waste the money on that? Plus, here in Phoenix, it's just too hot to do a craft fair. It's so hot. So it's not worth the trouble for me. I'm also doing I'm doing binding. I thought I had one here, but I don't. I got all the stuff to do binding, and I made like a little photo album. Then I made a bigger one for my granddaughter-in-law who's having a baby. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a birthday calendar where you print all the different pages, but it's just numbered 1 through 31 on each page. So January, February, even though there's not that many days in it. And then you put the person's birthday on it. It doesn't have it by date, only by the day. So I'm going to make that, and I'm going to make a couple of those and hopefully sell those at the craft fair too. Because that's something people can, it's not something you throw away in a year. You use it over and over and over. So, and then you just add birthdays to it. So it's no big deal. So I'm going to do those too. I'm trying to do other items besides just the cards. Just for variety and things for people. You tell them, oh, I sell cards. And then sometimes I've noticed people keep walking. Well, I need them to stop and look at all the other stuff too. And plus, I can make more money on the other stuff. There's really not. Hey, matching gift bags with your cards, Kellyanne, that's a great idea. And I have tons of those bags, so it wouldn't be hard for me to make them. Well, I think I'll do that. That's a great idea. I was going to make greeting cards for Mother's Day that match that flower vase, so it could all tie in together by using the same button flowers on the card. And I was thinking about doing that too, because whenever you make something that's matching, people go crazy over it. So what do you guys want to talk about tonight other than the craft fairs? Oh, the other thing, there was this guy at the gas station, and he was sitting there with a sign like most of them do on the corners. But his sign said, please look at my paintings. Purchase if you want them. And people were actually stopping and looking at his paintings. And I asked him, I said, have you ever thought about doing a craft fair? He says, no, I make more money this way. Now, obviously, we can't do that with our cards, but I had never seen anybody do that. Hi, Brandy, welcome. But I do love the flowers in the vase in the bundle this month. It really is cute. I just got mine today. The flower vase is kind of tiny, but it's good because you can insert it on a bunch of different cards for different reasons. So the button thing, I've got like 7 big, huge jars, big mason jars full of them. So I'm trying to think of other things to incorporate with it. I'm having a hard time coming up with just something that I can put together real fast. The buttons, just the wiring of the buttons and doing that. I need to get a smaller gauge wire because this wire was so thick that I really had a hard time bending them and getting it in. So I think I can get by with a thinner gauged wire for this. So I'll have to go to Michael's, oh darn, and get some more wire. But I thought it turned out kind of cute. It's whimsical. It's different. Easter is really a lot of fun because there's so many different things you can do for Easter. I am going to make up a bunch of cards. Um, the cross one that she put out, He Is Risen, I really like that one. And I think that one would sell good because people, if they do send cards, it's usually on the religious side. Now, the kids ones, I have a bunny in A1, a folded A1 bunny. I don't know if you guys know that. But I do like to do the smaller ones for my nieces, nephews, great grandkids, and all that. I like to send them cards. So that's the size I usually use for them. You know what, guys? I'm really starting to hurt here. St. Patrick's Day, I usually don't make a lot of cards because it's just not one of those holidays that you would give out a lot of cards. I will take some with me when I go. I go to a local bar for St. Patrick's Day, an Irish bar, of course, and celebrate. So I'll make a few cards for there. Obviously, my close personal friends and family that celebrate St. Patrick's Day, I do the same. Unfortunately, I don't have a mother for Mother's Day, but I think this year I'm going to make up a bunch of A1 Mother's Day cards and just take them to, there's a nursing home not far from me where I live. And they're always looking for stuff to give to the women there and stuff because families either don't live in state, which that happens a lot here. They'll put their mother or father in a nursing home here and then they live out of state. So I'm going to try and do that. I'm feeling okay, Brandy. In case you got on late, people, I was sitting down to eat dinner and the chair gave way from under me and I came crashing down and I hurt. It's really starting to, I'm getting a headache really bad. But nobody else got hurt. I'm glad it wasn't one of my kids or grandkids, but yeah, Lori, I'm okay. Just sore. And tomorrow night, don't forget, it's a release night. So Stephanie will probably be making a card and showing us something new. Did you guys all get that new berry color? It's so pretty in the felt. I loved doing. Now her felt, when you get it, the die cuts go right through it. There's no problem. There's no hiccup. There's nothing. It just goes right through like butter. But last year on HSN, she had that kit with the big number or letters, the great big ones, and it came with all the flat felt, the squares. That one, it won't cut through. I don't know if it's because it's a harder felt. It's not flimsy. It's firm. So I don't know if that's the reason why it won't cut through with the dies, because that's what I wanted to use. I have so many colors from it. But I've got her white, and also I've got is her berry felt. So I'm going to have to get some other colors so I can keep making flowers. I love making flowers out of felt. I mean, they're so fast and easy. Put a rhinestone in the middle or a button in the middle, whatever. And that's that. Yeah, the berry is my new favorite color too, Kellyanne. I don't know, it matches pink, it matches violet, it matches yellow. It matches so many different things. A metal shim. I don't know what you're talking about, Mary Walker. My die cutter is the Anna Griffin one, and it has the 2 plastic and the magnet pad. But the regular felt that Stephanie sells, it works great. It cuts through it like butter. It's just the pressed, right there it is. It's just the pressed felt that it's real firm. Like you can hold up an 8x10 sheet of it and it doesn't bend. It's just real firm. And she made it for those letters specifically. Now, those letters cut through it fine, but I noticed the die is a lot thicker. So it could just be that. But her other felt that she sells, no problem with any of the dies. It goes through it smooth as silk. Yeah, it is Stephanie's felts, Brandy. Anyway, Jan made 4 cards using the berry color and the cardstock from the kit. I know that card kit is so cute. I'm going to make a lot of Mother's Day cards out of that. I really liked that. God, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, I was making these the bunny baskets, and I cut out a few of these in felt. Not happy with the way it lays on a card. It's too hard to detail it. You just get the shape, and that's really all it's good for. So I'm not using the felt except for like I used felt on one of the bunnies for the cottontail. and that kind of fluffed it up a little bit. So that kind of thing you can do. I'm also just putting some plastic eggs in each basket so people can fill them themselves. I was going to take all these things that people could fill the eggs with and then put them in their basket. And I thought, no, I'm going to let them do it. Everybody has their own thing. Money, toys, small toys like erasers and stuff. And some do candy, but not everybody does everything. So I was going to take one of my bunnies apart. I wanted to show you what I did that's a little different. That I don't know if you guys do this or not. But I took the score tape, the handy dandy aggressive adhesive, okay? And I put it on it straight across, even though there was gaps in it. You know how they have the little V's? I put it straight across. I folded it and I laid it down in there. And when I laid it down in there, you can kind of see that it's exposed. The part that doesn't have the paper on it, it's sticky. Well, so what? Who cares if it's exposed? Whatever you put in there, like one of the little yellow things is, some of the grass is sticking to it. That's okay. It's firmer. It's really solid. The ones I made with the Valentines, I was real careful to cut each notch out, then bend it and put it in. I'm not going to do that anymore. It's not worth the trouble. It's way more trouble than it's worth. So I'm just telling you, make it as easy as you can. Just lay it out straight, put the tape across it straight, book it all done, and that's it. Brandy, have you done a craft room tour? Yes, I have. If you watch 2 episodes ago, I gave you guys a tour of my craft room. Right now, I would do it, except there's spots that are really messy, where I just kind of threw things in at the last minute because I didn't have time. When I go and do dog sitting, 90% of the time, 98% of the time, I spend the night and I stay there the whole time. So I didn't pay much attention to my craft room. I came home. I quickly put these 2 rabbit baskets together, and I did the salt shaker flower thing. I did those this afternoon. I do other things in the morning, and then that was it. Put some index on your bookaboo. I don't get you, Andre. I was going to put baby powder on it, Mary, but this is why I won't use baby powder on everything. I won't put it on something like this box because, like I said, there was very little piece. By the time you take something flat and then you bend it to go like a box it, all those little gaps kind of come together a little bit and touch, and there's very little sticky in there. And I press down real good on all the stuff, but I don't want to put powder in there just in case there's a pucker or something. I don't want it to get in there and loosen the seal, because I have heard, I have had it come loose with that. So the other thing I always do too is whenever I do anything with adhesive or glue, I always let it dry overnight before I start assembling or putting it away. Brandy, I live in Glendale, Arizona, which is a suburb of Phoenix, Arizona. I'm on the north end of town, northwest end of town. I've lived here all my life, not because I wanted to, but because I had to. It gets really hot here. In fact, I think our summer's coming early because it's not been very nice lately. Windex. Put some Windex on your book, boo. Oh, very funny, Andre. Oh, you live in Gilbert? Yeah, you're on the opposite end of me, Brandy. So, anybody got any questions? I know it's only been about 20 minutes. I thought I had more stuff to talk about. Oh, I wanted to tell you what I started doing. When I give out a birthday gift, Christmas, or whatever, and especially, it doesn't matter if it's big, little, small, or whatever, I started doing more and more decorating in my envelopes. This is for my great-grandson, Elliot, and he loves turtles, so I put the little guy on there, even though he has a picnic basket. Thinking about covering it with a cupcake. But start decorating your envelopes. Just take your stamper and just go all over it. Just go crazy with it. It doesn't matter. It makes it look a little bit more festive. Obviously, on the ones you mail, only decorate on the back or the bottom corners. The mailmen don't like it when you get all nuts like I used to do. It does, Brandy, it does feel like it's coming early this year. Come on, you guys. You usually have a ton of questions for me. Where are they? Oh, have I talked to you guys since I did the online class? Well, I went back and rewatched it again, and I made some more cards in different color schemes this time. And it's a lot of fun when you take her classes and you watch it more than once, because you know what? I learned about 4 or 5 new things the second time I watched it. And I thought, okay, I get it. So, newsflash, watch this stuff over again, guys, and you might learn another trick to stuff. I saw somebody on, I think it was the fan club Facebook. She had posted a picture of one of the carts that I have back here. And she took all of her paper pads and lined them up and just made them in a nice big thick row. I took my paper pads out of all the holders that I had on them, the Totally Tiffany bags, because I had them in all these different bags and they were awkward to pull in and out. I took them out of all of them and I just put them in the cart. What a great idea that was. So if you're watching, thanks for the idea. Don't know who you are. I really need to write things down again because I really can't remember what else we were going to talk about. I do want to make also, yeah, Mary Walker, binge watch the classes. There's always something new to learn. I couldn't agree more. The chunky glitter on the carrot, I forgot you need to run it through a couple times because it's so thick and the blade, it needs to cut all the way through. So I took it out the first time, it didn't go all the way through. So I laid the dye back on it and it just slid right into the groove. So it lined up perfect. Never done that before. I'll give it a try if that happens to you. I also use the glitter paper that Stephanie set in one of the HSN things. I use the green. And doesn't that green glitter look cute with that orange chunky stuff? I think it does. I love her glitter papers and I love her hologram papers. Those I can use all day long. So the other thing I'm going to work on is Easter, Mother's Day, and Father's Day. I got to get a lot. Oh, Father's Day I'm going to make. I'm going to show you those next week. It's the books with the binder on it. It's got, that I'm doing. I'm going to make my cards out of the banner dies and just layer it. And I'm going to have it flip a couple times. So I'm going to do Father's Day ones like that and a couple Mother's Day ones. I want to get more of these little salt shaker flower things done in different color schemes. I think I'm going to send Stephanie one when I get one going good. So that should take a minute. Also, I've been making ribbon bows. I've been making bows. Thank you, Joe. I've been making a lot of bows. Like my nice big fork. This makes the most awesome bows and the perfect size. They're not little like I was using with the regular fork. Regular ones make real tiny ones, which are cute and they fit on a lot of cards. But this one makes an even bigger bow and it's so fun. I just leave it mounted like this all the time sitting on my desk. I don't take it down, put it away. It's not going to be used on food anymore. It sits here right on my tool chest, my pink tool chest, waiting for me to do them. Do they have a dad folded die? Well, let's look and see. I wish they did. If they did, I'm getting one because those are the way to go. Get that big. Find stuff. I know didn't they have a mom folded? Yeah, I think they do have a dad. Let's look and see. If they have a dad folded, I'm going to go ahead and get it. Yeah, they do have a dad folded. So I will get that one. They have one for family. I don't think they have a mom. We can look and check. Yeah, it looks like there's plenty in stock too. You do have a mom fold it or flip it over and it's wow. Flip it, fold it. So I'll probably get a couple of those. Those will go fast. That's a great idea. So I'll order those. They have a mom. It's called Wow. Yeah. I remember when she came out with that, I just started watching Stephanie and ordering some of her stuff. Now look at me. I order everything she's got all the time. I need to stop. I have not done the plant in the pot yet. I'm going to be real honest with you guys. It's not one of my favorites, but that doesn't mean once I start doing it with the colors I like, who knows? I do love the foldeds. They go together so fast. You can whip them right out. And then accessorizing. I mean, you could print them all in the same colors and just buy a few bows and embellishments here and there. They all change the same. Send everyone I'm here up late. Hi, Mary. You did get on late. Oh, I'm sorry you're sick. Get some chicken noodle soup in you. Oh, that's cute, Jan. Add a ladybug to the potted plant. Yeah. I haven't played with the ladybugs yet either. I need to do that because I love them. Yeah, I am running out of a lot of room too, Bonnie Brown. But like I said, I got rid of all my Totally Tiffany bags to stack up my paper pads. And when I did that, it made it real easy to put those in there. Now I can use those for other things. It's just the dies. I mean, I'm definitely running out of room for dies. I'm going to end up having to have my husband build another shelf on top of here so I can put more of them up there. The top shelf right now has 2 of the Karen Buddy bags, and those are just foldeds, and they're both almost full. So yeah, just those alone. That's true, Mary Walker. If even though I don't like it, my customers might. You know what? And I'll make 4 or 5 of the potted plants and watch they'll sell out, and I'll be baffled. Oh, Brandy, you've never seen me make a bow with that lovely fork. Well, let me show you how to do it. It's really quite simple. I need to get the right kind of ribbon, though. Let's get her purple. Okay, I need to put this up on something so you guys can watch me make. Now that I have a stand, I don't have to hold it. I can probably demo it a lot easier. The trick is finding something to put this on so you can see what I'm doing. I have a Kleenex box here. Let's see if that works. That should do the trick, don't you think? Well, let's see if I can do this. I haven't made a bow in a while. My green wheel cart, this thing, I got that. Where did I get? Oh, I got that off of HSN. They had it on sale one day for $15.99 or something stupid like that. So I have to cut the ribbon. I'm going to try really hard to do this backwards. I can't do it backwards. Who am I kidding? I'm going to get it started and then I can finish it. Okay. You want to take your ribbon and you want to just cut it however long and then take it and bring it down here. I got to look again. Hold on. Okay, you're going to bring it down here. You see how it is? Just straight across, and then this part comes down. Then you're going to bring this tail up the middle underneath that. Keep it tight. Then you're going to bring it forward, and you're going to tie it in a knot real tight. You're going to pop it off the fork, and you have the cutest little bow. Isn't that adorable? Turns out perfect every time. Isn't that cute? So see, that was easier to show than the last time. Yeah, Michael's has the carts too, but Michael's is really expensive unless you've got one of their 50% off coupons. They're very high priced. But see what I'm talking about? It's a nice bigger bow compared to the little ones. And I'll put this on everything. I stick bows everywhere. Jan, really? You want me to do it again? All right. Once more. I'll do it once more. It's tricky for me to do things backwards. You know, I watch Stephanie when she does her shows. She's always doing stuff backwards, and she makes it look so friggin' easy. I know she's been at it a lot longer than I have. Yeah, Kellyanne, that's a really good price. Okay, let me do this part where I get started. Okay. Trick is you've got a little spot here. See how you just took the bow, the ribbon? All you did is you take this ribbon, put it behind your fork. Then you come down across like this. Then you take the bow, take this ribbon, come up, down to the middle, and then you're going to put it through the bottom, right in the middle. You want to go through that middle one. You're going to push it through the middle part. Yeah, there you go. Keep it tight. So you pushed it through the bottom. You take it and you tie it in the back. And you tie it tight and look. Take it off there. Poof. You got a bow. You got a bow. Ta-da, ta-da. Now I got 2 purple bows. Yay me. Thanks, Mary. I have a glass block too somewhere around here, but I don't know where. Yeah, why don't you run that glass block over to me and I'll use it instead of the Kleenex box. Actually, the Kleenex box worked really good. So yeah, there's the bows. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, guys. What else did you want me to show you? I am going to show you, I'm trying a couple of new techniques that Stephanie showed us. They're real old videos I found of hers where she first shows you how to do the shaker cards with where you cut out the foam pad. Anyway, I thought it would make it a lot easier to look at her old stuff and try it instead of trying to figure it out on my own. So I am going to show you that. Maybe I will start using all my ribbons now. You know what? I have so many ribbons, you guys. I mean, tons and tons, not just Stephanie's. Now, the ones I demonstrate with are Stephanie's. The only bow ribbon I will use to make bows is the ones that I get from her in my kits, or they're called organza. It's organza ribbon, and it looks very see-throughy. Those make the most beautiful bows also. I have a storage box about 8 by 6. It's a plastic one with a lid. And I go to a crafter meeting every Monday morning. There's a group of us that meet. They all crochet. I'm the only card maker there. But they're all working on their crochets while we're having our breakfast and we're, visiting and stuff. I will sit there and make bows. And I'll take 2 or 3 spools of ribbon and I'll get all of them made. And then I keep my bows ready to go. So then it's not like, oh, I got to make a bow and I got to get out the ribbon. I got to get this. But if you have them made up in advance, you just open the box and pull them all out. That to me is the best thing I ever did. One of the smartest things I ever did was make my bows in advance. Oh, I did want to show you guys, but you can't really see it. Oh, and I did get the St. Patrick's Day card base that has the little shamrocks all the way around. It is so friggin' cute. And when you flick out the little shamrocks from I'll show you what I mean. Oh, see my new, oh, you can't see it. Where's the shamrocks? Around here somewhere. Yep. You can't see it, or I was going to show you my new rack, but maybe I can do this. Oops, sorry. See my new rack system with all the drawers? I just got that. I got that off HSN. It's a really, really good deal. Oh, that's too far. It's the only problem when I move that, I get it all out of whack. Oh, well, that's good enough. So there's the new card. I haven't finished it, obviously. I just put the front on. But it makes all these little teeny tiny shamrocks. Can you see them? So I am going to make a shaker card. I ordered, I didn't realize it, but I don't have the dies of the smaller shamrocks. And I'm going to take those and I'm going to make mini shakers out of it and put these shamrocks in it. That'd be really cute. The rack origami. Hi, Cynthia. Nice of you to join us. So yeah, these cards are really cool. And they cut out super duper clean. Can you see them? I mean, I didn't have to flick, but maybe one or two of them. They all just fell out on my die cutting machine, scraped them into this little container. And now I've got all these fun little shamrocks that I can play confetti with at the bar. Yes, I'm going to go to the bar. St. Patrick's Day is my deal. Maybe I'll go on YouTube while I'm there and say a quick howdy to everybody. It is on a Monday this year. So everybody has a little bit of Irish in them when it's St. Patrick's Day. Okay, guys, I know it's only been about 35 minutes, but I really can't think of anything else to show you or talk about. If you've got buttons, start using them and then give me your ideas when you do it, because I really would like to see some more ideas. And I'll get my room cleaner and maybe do another tour. I am getting away from the baskets. I do two or three of them now. I used to, that's all I displayed my cards in before. I'm trying to get things more on racks to display, and the boxes and stuff that I carry the stuff to the craft fairs in, I'll empty the cards out of it, take the box, turn it upside down, put a napkin or something like cut up. I get the tablecloths for the holidays, the cheap ones at the dollar store, and I'll cut them up and drape that over a box and then display my cards that way. I'm trying to find more ways to keep them out and display them so people can say, oh, that's what a folded does. Oh, that's a flip it. Oh, and so what are you talking about, a box card? That's the other thing I'm going to do for Mother's Day is make box cards to give people ideas to put some little gift in there for mom, because those are really good deals. They seems Mother's Day is huge out here, um, about as big as Valentine's Day. So I want to have more items for that kind of thing, to sell. So now that I made my purple bows and I got my little salt shaker of flowers done, I am going to go take some Tylenol and lay on a heating pad because I am getting really sore. Highly recommend when you sit at your dining room table. These chairs are really old, you guys. I mean, they're about 80 years old. And my husband keeps joking around saying, we should go look at a new dining room set. And he said, oh, we'll do it after we get this, or we'll do it after we get that. So when I fell on the ground, the first thing he said is, I guess we need to go look at chairs. Yes, I do put my cards in plastic sleeves. But to display them, I will take them out of the sleeves. I want to find those sleeves. I think Carol Stoller has these, but it's the sleeve where you put the card in it and you can open it and shut it. It's not where it's constantly shut. I need to look those up, and I'm sure they're on, if I Google it, I'll find them. And if I do, I will make sure to tell you guys next week. What do you guys want me to show you next week? Or what do you want to talk about next week? Give me some ideas. If you don't give me ideas now and think, go on Facebook. I'm on Facebook. Friend me. I'll definitely friend you. We can chit chat there about what you guys want to talk about and stuff. Craft fairs are getting to be pretty run of the mill. If you've been watching my episodes, I pretty much feel like I've talked it out. I am going to make a box card, Kellyanne. Yeah. I pretty much feel like we've talked an awful lot about the craft fairs and we've covered everything. I think it was great that Kellyanne found that hot dog vendor and went and talked to him. Got 40 cards sold. Boom. There you go. And the folders, you know what? Don't knock yourself out of the selling point, especially on foldeds, because they are so much less expensive to make and less time consuming 90% of the time. Don't price yourself out of a multiple sale, but also don't undersell yourself. Whatever I'm currently making, okay. Well, hopefully I'm going to have a bunch of new stuff to show you next week, because I usually pick up my nieces 3 days a week from school. So that's about a 2.5, 3 hour break in my day. So I didn't think it was going to disrupt my day too much, but it really does. So that being said, I have all next week off for spring break. So I'm hoping to get a lot done. The bear folded as a card and box. Gloria, I would love to do that. But guess what, girl? I did not buy the bear. I did not. I know. I have to start thinking about the things I really like more than just buying everything. I've got about 8 or 9 foldits up there that I don't think I'll ever make. I mean, I got them because I'm in the folded club, and I made them, when they first came in, but yeah, it's not gonna happen. So, basically on the box, if you take your A1 box and you make it, you take any 5x7 or even an A2 card or a folded card base. Just do the front. And then you just put it on the lid. Now, sometimes I'll decorate the inside, so you can have like a little happy birthday or happy anniversary or whatever you want it to say. I'll put that on the inside. I only made them for Christmas. I'll probably make some for Mother's Day, like I said. But I'm also talking about that pop-up one that folds flat, and then you open it and it's a little mini box to put like a gift card or something for mom in it. So, okay, I'm going to go. I'm going to go look for those sleeves before I get. Oh, you're going to have the twins. Oh, how fun. That'll be fun, Jan. Yeah, spring break, you're going to be busier. Not me. It's just the opposite. So I'm hoping to get a lot of cards done. So you guys have a great week. I sure did miss you for the last couple weeks. Yay, Jan made 2 bows. I'm going to take some Tylenol, lay on eating pad, and get rid of these stupid aches and pains from that stupid chair. And I'll see you all later. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.